a power bank that can charge up to 9 mobile phones at the same time. This video uses these 4 materials. Make a power bank that can feed the entire dormitory. It's a battery in this soft package. Put double-sided tape between the batteries. The battery level wires are glued and pressed together in the same direction. Weld with an electric iron. Connect all the poles in parallel. This kind of battery does not weld well with a spot welder. So this is the only way to connect. It just looks ugly when welded, and some poles may not stick to tin. Once we're all connected, weld 2 wires from the positive and negative ends. Put a piece of Highland barley paper insulation. Next, put the motherboard together with copper columns. There are 3 layers. 3 different sizes of copper columns were used. Training the positive and negative poles of the motherboard. Next, we need to wire the 3 motherboards together. Twist the thread into a twist for later shaping. Break a bump about halfway down the line. Bump this up. Weld to the power supply part of the second motherboard. Then use the 2 ends to weld the other 2 motherboards. Cut off excess wire. Do the same thing on the other side. This is what it looks like after the 3 motherboards in parallel. Next, attach the 2 copper posts at the back. Secure the motherboard and keep your eyes on the right direction. Put nano glue on the bottom of the battery. We can start with the side panel. This will not easily stick crooked along the side panel. Connect the positive and negative wires. Be careful not to touch the copper column when welding the positive electrode. Then you put the shell back together. Finally, screw in all the screws. It's done. Take a look at how it looks. Its 3 dimensions are 180 by 84 by 60 millimeters. It weighs only 1370 grams. In terms of charging, the Type-C interface supports 18 watts of dual charge too fast. Mod C and Mod can both run up to 18 watts. A total of 9 ports can supply external power at the same time. Some eagle-eyed friends may have noticed. The micro USB in switch buttons on the side do not have holes, mainly because this motherboard is a little short. If you cut a hole, the line is out of his reach. This interface is useless. The same goes for the switch button. It's too close to the inside to reach. This button only works to check the battery, so it's not a problem without it. In the previous video, I also saw some small partners. This screw should be countersunk, because it's hard to hear. You can do what you want. I'll do it if I don't want to. Then there's no going back. The screw sticks on. To some extent, it can also protect data. It doesn't get scratched. So this is generally the case. I don't make choices for other people. Not me after all. Actually, before this video was released, this thing has already been bought. You can email me if you need a finished product. I will also package the production materials and put the video introduction. You can get it yourself if you need it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.